The sun rose quietly over Valley Ridge, brushing gold across the perfect lawns and spotless driveways. The neighborhood looked peaceful, but everyone knew a hidden force tried to control everything, the HOA. And at the center of that force stood Marla Kensington, a woman who believed she was born to enforce rules. Her blonde bob never moved out of place, her clipboard was her weapon, and her binoculars never left her living room window. Every morning, she scanned the neighborhood with the intensity of someone monitoring a battlefield. Across the street lived Jordan Miles, a calm, composed black man whose silence was often mistaken for aloofness. He didn't attend block parties, didn't gossip, didn't argue. He worked long, unpredictable hours, often coming home after midnight. His Jeep Wrangler, dark blue, rugged, and clearly modified, was always locked behind a thick industrial chain in his driveway. People whispered about why he had such a heavy lock. Some assumed he was paranoid. Others thought he was hiding something. Only Jordan knew the truth. The Jeep wasn't just a Jeep. It belonged to a regional police task force, outfitted with hidden surveillance gear, encrypted tech, and classified tools for undercover work. Jordan couldn't share any of this with the neighbors. Secrecy was part of the job. He simply parked it, locked it, and minded his own business. But to Marla, the chain was a personal insult. Every time she saw it, something inside her boiled. "This is a family neighborhood, not a junkyard," she muttered daily. She took pictures from every angle, emailing the HOA board with long, angry paragraphs about non-compliant securing devices and visual clutter. The board repeatedly ignored her, telling her to focus on more pressing matters, but Marla believed everything was pressing if she decided it was. One afternoon, Jordan arrived home from a long operation. He parked, secured the Jeep, double-checked the lock, and quietly went inside. Marla watched him through her curtains, convinced he was plotting to lower property values. The moment his door closed, she took notes: chain present, violation ongoing, escalation required. That night, Jordan left again for another shift in his secondary vehicle, unaware that his absence triggered Marla's boldest plan yet. She waited until the street was silent, then slipped outside wearing gardening gloves and carrying heavy bolt cutters. Her heart raced, not because she feared being caught, but because she believed herself heroic. She walked up to the Jeep, glanced around dramatically, and lifted the cutters. The chain was thick, far thicker than she imagined. She squeezed. Nothing. She repositioned. Squeezed again. A loud metallic crack echoed through the street as the lock snapped and fell to the ground. Marla smirked triumphantly, whispering, "Order restored." She slapped a giant neon violation sticker on the Jeep's windshield, stepped back, and admired her work. Then curiosity got the best of her. She tugged the Jeep's handle, wondering if she could peek inside. The door didn't budge, but the slight motion was enough to activate a silent tamper alert. A small red light blinked beneath the dashboard, one she did not notice. Jordan's task force, however, noticed immediately. They received the alert at headquarters along with the exact time, pressure sensor activation, and door handle disturbance. For a task force vehicle, this wasn't a small matter. It could indicate someone trying to breach equipment used for criminal investigations. They mobilized instantly. The next morning, Jordan returned home and halted in shock. The cut lock was on the ground. The chain had been removed. The bright HOA violation sticker mocked him from the windshield. His jaw tightened, not in anger, but in concern. Tampering with a task force vehicle carried serious consequences. Before he could reach for his phone, two black unmarked SUVs turned onto his street. They parked with quiet authority. Agents in plain tactical gear.